So today we are going to see how to avail maximum benefit of the taxation system allowed towards investment in housing property. The government of India allows us significant tax advantages when you invest into a housing property. And when you say housing property, you need not only invest into residential housing, but it could also invest into commercial properties as well. The benefit of commercial property, you can start your own business or you can get rent of the commercial property itself. When you talk about residential property, well, the advantage is only the rent which you can derive from the residential property. When you look into the dividend deals of a residential and commercial property is slightly different. Commercial property usually gives a higher dividend deal compared to residential property, but commercial property has its own risk compared to residential. When you look into residential property, I would suggest and preferably you should get a dividend deal of 4 to 5% and beyond. Only then it is worthwhile to go and invest into residential property. Otherwise, the workings doesn't suit the investment. And when you go for a second-hand deal of residential property, you can get the maximum benefit there. So now let us look into the taxation laws of benefits which you can derive of either of these investment, whether it's commercial or residential. So the loan which you avail to get a residential property or to get a commercial property, the loan aspect remains the same. So the interest portion of the loan, if you are a new home buyer, then you can avail an interest benefit of 2 lakhs under section 24. And once the section 24 is exhausted, which is of 2 lakhs, then you can get an additional tax benefit of up to 50,000, that is under section 80E, if you have invested into the property in the year 2013 or 2014. But subsequently later years, that in 2015 or 16, that is when the government of India actually extended this clause and allowed additional tax benefits under this section 80EEA, which allows you a maximum of 1.5 lakhs of the interest portion of the loan which you pay. So both this section 80EE or the section 80EEA both allows you the interest portion of the benefit. But however, the principal portion of the benefit, which is 1.5 lakhs alone, that can be availed under section 80C. So if you are an existing home buyer, you can still avail the benefit under section 24, which is up to a maximum of 2 lakhs. And if you are a new home buyer, then you need to take care of certain other aspects or certain other criterias before you can go and invest into a new home to avail the benefits of 2 lakhs anyway, which you would get irrespective of the value of the house. But if you want to get advantage of 80EE as well as the 80EEA, then the value of your property, the stamp duty of your property should be less than 50 lakhs or 45 lakhs. And the loan which you have taken towards this property should be up to 35 lakhs. And then there is other criteria with respect to the area, the carpet area of the property which you are investing into. So you can take a look into that. What are the property areas that typically with 60 square meters to 90 square meters, depending on whether it's a metro or a non-metro city. So depending on that, that particular criteria would apply when you want to go for extending the interest benefit to section 80EE or section 80EEA. So I hope you have understood the benefits of housing property which you can avail under the taxation laws. Over and above that, if you have rented out the property and if you have taken loan as well, then there is no limit on the interest portion of the benefit which is provided to you. You can go beyond the 2 lakhs as well. But however, if you have not rented it out and if you are staying in another place on rent, or you're not able to rent it out, it's just lying vacant, then the maximum permissible is up to 2 lakhs. So there are various other questions you might have. If you have any such questions, please drop it into the comment section and I'll be glad to answer you specifically. And do subscribe. I can take a separate video to address your specific question in the video subsequent to this itself. So see you until then, and hope you have loved this video, and please subscribe, don't forget.